Oh shit. They got attacked by a damn gang in this issue. When I seen that gang of walkers coming towards them, I thought it was a damn gang. I seen them throwing up gang signs and everything like that. I didn't know what it was. I got scared. I was scared for them. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this issue because there's a few issues we got to go over and get into. All right. So anyway, as y'all can see from the last page, that's when it was revealed that Shane and your girl Lori, they're kind of freaky. Anyway, you see some that's just to show the scenery, just some walker getting picked off by some vulture. I didn't know they had those down in Georgia, but apparently they do. Anyway, Rick is showing everybody how to shoot. Got a pile of guns. He said, we got gats for days. We need to learn how to shoot just in case something happened. I want able bodies. I want to see a bunch of bodies just in case something happened. I need some able-bodied crews out here. Anyway, everybody's learning. And Andrea, she just picking it up like nothing. Like she was born to kill. Like this is her calling. She's supposed to be killing things. Anyway, Rick calls Carl over. He said, "Yo, it's your time to put in work. You're gonna be shooting the hell out of some walkers and people if we ever need it." Lori, she sees that. Look at her. Look at her. She mad. She mad. You mad, bro? Anyway, she's mad about that. She's like, "Yo, I don't want my kid learning, that type of stuff." This is some of the annoying things about Lori. I can now this part I can understand. A parent like, okay, I don't want my child having guns and stuff. He's like 10 years old in this. I don't want my child having guns. That I understand, but I don't understand why someone doesn't say, just to even think about it for a second. Say, damn, we're in a world where we can die at any given second, and a walker can stroll up on my son and kill him at any moment. Should I let him have a gun? I would think that she would say that. Damn, should I let him have a gun? Even if she says no, even if she says, you know what, should I let him have a gun? No, I think we could. I think we can protect him until he get to a certain age. Let's say about 15. Even if she says that, I would think that you would have some kind of thought into the world. Well, I mean, even if it's happening a little bit fast though. Like they just now, this stuff has only been going on for a little while now, so maybe. I don't get it. Maybe since it's new, she might not be thinking about it as much, but the shit's right there. They just got attacked the other day. I would think that she would be, alarmed by what's going on, and that thought would, play a hand in her decision making. But apparently not. She's making decisions as if they're as if the world hadn't changed. Anyway, Rick just says, man, fuck that bitch. just what you call him, young Dro style. Fuck that bitch. Got Rick. He says, put a gun in his hand. He skipped on over there with his happy ass. He said, we're gonna shoot the shit out of some of these cans. Lori's mad as hell, but I think Rick has the right idea. But should he have intruded? No. I think he should have really had a a decent conversation with Lori before he went ahead and just made that decision. Anyway, you see what's going on with Dale. He's keeping track of things and whatnot. He's telling people, yo, let's pull back in. Anyway, Rick's out with Shane. I mean, Rick walks across Shane, and he's with Dale, and you already know what happens. This is some of the funniest things in this comic at this time. I don't think they really did it justice in the live action show, but this was funny as shit. Because remember, they had that conversation where Rick said, I think we should leave because we're right by a bunch of walkers. It's going to get cold. Really, it's not going to get cold because they're in Georgia. I mean, to them it's cold, but it's only 50 degrees. You can survive there with no problem. 50 degrees, I'll be out there with no coat or nothing. But I'm just used to that cold weather, semi-cold weather up in Philly. Anyway, he says, yo, it's getting ready to get cold. He's talking to Dale, but he's kind of he's trying to insinuate this to he's trying to subliminally. That's not the word. He's trying to get this message over to Shane. Like, even though he's talking, he's really trying. He wants Shane to hear. That's the whole thing. He's trying to secretly deliver a message like, yo, we need to get the fuck out of here. That your whole idea was bad. Shane's looking like, you rotten son of a bitch. He said, don't you ever tell me. He said, don't say shit to me. Now, don't say nothing. He said, I'm just going to do what I got to do, and you better not say nothing. Basically. Because, I mean, and to be honest, if I was Shane, even without the whole scandal thing, you know, him banging his wife up, you know, and actually doing a better job than him at that, I would still be irritated if let's say I made a decision, the first thing you want to do is keep talking about it. You know, I'm not saying that you can't have rebuttal for a decision I made, but once we decide that we're gonna go along with it, I don't want to keep hearing from you unless something happened. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why Shane's annoyed, but really more so he's annoyed just by Rick's very existence. Like, you're back now. Lori might go. I mean, Lori's back with you. I'm mad about that. That's really the whole thing. Not the whole thing. That's really a good portion of it. But really, he don't want to hear Rick's mouth at all, because Rick keeps trying to remind him that I make better decisions than you, basically. So anyway, they have a little cookout later on. You know, everybody gets together, start eating. They have a little campfire, and they want to tell stories about. I mean, not tell stories. They want to actually introduce each other, so everybody can get a full grasp of who's who. You know, Glenn was a piece of delivery man. Some people was, you know, accountants and shit like that, whatever. Some guys was mechanics, whatever. If you guys read this, you already know everybody's backstory. This guy was this guy was that, and that's basically what they do. What was that girl's name? What's her motherfucking name? Andrea's sister. What's her name? Was Mia or some shit? Something like that. I really don't remember, because she's getting ready to get killed off right about now. Like, she's only in it for like these couple issues. She's gone. Bang! Tore the fuck out of her damn neck. Anyway, this one Rick can really lay into Shane and Lori. They get the walkers start throwing up gang signs and every damn thing else, and then they jump on top of Andrea's sister. They fucked the shit out of her. It's a wrap for her. Everybody gets surrounded. Anyway, they start blasting. It's a good thing they had some training earlier, because otherwise they would have wasted a lot more shells. Anyway, people are running, people are scrambling, people are shooting, people are this, that, whatever. But here's the crazy. This is when it starts getting crazy. Oh, my bad. Shit. I can't believe I went right past it. This is that part right here. Anyway, Lori, she sees the walker, and it looks like she panics. Look at her. She panicked. She goes to pull the gun out. She tosses the walker the gun like, here you go. You can have it. It's a good thing walkers can't use guns. She tosses it right to him. She goes down to pick it up, and the damn thing is really up on them, like right there. It's up on them. Carl gets to drop on the puts a bullet right between his eyes, and that saved both of their damn asses. So Rick was right. You understand? So Rick was right in that situation. That's what proved it. At any given time, you need all hands on deck, basically. Rick goes over to his family, does what he can. You know, everybody shooting the fuck out these walkers. What's this guy name? I can't remember his name, but like I said, he's one of the guys that only lived for a couple issues anyway. He gets tackled by one of them. I mean, this motherfucking walker is on him. It's like football. Anyway, he manages to kill it with the handle of the gun, and everybody's asking, "Is everybody all right?" You know what I'm saying? The walkers are taken care of by this point. Is everybody okay? Turns out, not just Andrea's sister, whatever the fuck her name is, got dealt with. Who we know, Andrea. She's I mean Andrea's sister, whatever her name is, Mia, I think it was. She's done. But this guy right here, he's got his arm bitten. Now at this point in time, it's like everybody's not 100% sure. You know, they seen people get bit and turn a couple times, but it's not 100%. Like, I mean, there's still doubt. Basically, they don't know exactly how this thing works, and they know that people that a couple people that have been bitten or whatever died and came back or whatever. I think that's just they know at this time. But he's in denial because they seen it. I think they seen it happen a couple times, just a couple times. But he's in denial. He thinks he's going to turn, but he wants to deny because there's still some plausible reasons why, you know, it could have it could be. What am I trying to say? He could make it, and if you in future issues, you will see that actually is plausible. So they didn't have a full understanding. So I understand why he did what he did. Plus, when you get ready to die, you don't want to actually, you know, come to the grips that you're dying anyway. So I understand that, but you don't want to put everybody in danger. Anyway, this issue, it was a fun one. This was fun, and why I say that? Because of Rick and Shane's in action, Rick and Lori's in action. That's the whole thing. Rick comes in and people have Shane as a leader. Why? Because he was a cop, and Shane is really like a take charge type of guy anyway. So they're under his, you know, flag. Rick comes in, and you see the type of work he's putting in. People are starting to take notice of that. But he makes a decision. He lets Dale know what the decision is, which actually in turns help his, you know, situation. Because when the Walkers, you know, when the situation with the Walkers happen, that comes to fruition. That pretty much solidifies him as a good decision maker, because Shane was saying we need to stay, and now we find out that what he said was going to get everybody killed. What Rick said could have saved everybody. He's like, damn, Rick was right. And then teaching everybody how to shoot. Damn, Rick was right. Okay, Rick coming up with decisions. Rick is sort of a take charge type of guy. Damn, maybe he knows what he's doing, and he's a cop too. You understand? So that's what that was. But I thought it was fun just the interaction with him and Lori because the tension between it. Although I'm kind of biased because I think Lori's just a fucking annoying character. Her role just basically the character in and of itself being Rick's, you know, wife and everything like that plays a part in this. But I see her sitting on the fucking sideline not doing shit. Fuck her. She doesn't do anything that really makes her stand out or have anything to offer. Sort of like with the Power Rangers. Think about it. With the Power Rangers, everybody has something to offer. What you call them? Let's say Austin. What am I gonna say? I'm saying Austin. Red Rangers. He's the fucking leader. I'm digressing. Red Ranger's the leader. You know what I'm saying? And he was the best one. I'm talking about in the first season. He was the best fighter with the Blue Ranger. The dude was a genius. Not only was he a genius, he invented a lot of the equipment that they use. Not a lot of it, but a few of the equipments that they use and stuff like that. You know, you had the female characters. You know, you had the one of them was a strong female character, which was the Yellow Ranger. You know, she was a real good martial artist. Then you had the Pink Ranger. She was not only was she a love interest, she was also a gymnast, I believe. So that, you know, that's one thing. Then we had Zach. Why I say Zach? The Black Ranger. The dude could dance. You know, he had his own style of hip hop. I mean, his own style of karate. Hip hop keto. His own style of martial arts. So he had that, and he was one of the better fighters. You understand? Then you had the Green Ranger, who actually came in evil and actually became the best Ranger. You know, after the Red Ranger. So they all had their different roles that they played that actually played a good role in the thing. So, and that's what I like to see in my characters. I want to see either something different, something better, something more exciting, something. I don't think Lori really brings much to the table in terms of that. So when Rick is proven right, I'm like, ha ha, bitch. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Cause Lori really doesn't do shit. Fuck her. She's just like the wife. That's basically like that's Rick's wife. That's all I know her as, Rick's wife. So that was that, and then the Shane thing, like I said, that was funny as hell, you know, because they're both battling mentally. Shane is fighting because he doesn't want anybody to disagree with him. He thinks that everything he's done, everything he's doing is right, and also he's against Rick because he wants his wife. Now Rick, he's only against him because he thinks Shane is a piss poor excuse for a leader, and he's trying to take his spot basically. Whether he's doing it consciously or not. But overall, like I said, this was a fun one. I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10, yeah. It was exciting. We see that, and some, like I said, we see those two exchanges that I loved, and also with the Walkers coming in and taking somebody out. They took, how many people they take out? They took out 2. They took out I think he was a mechanic. They took him out, and Andrea's sister. So they're not just taking out anybody. They could take out any main character. That's what it shows. So there's this air of uncertainty that they build up. Because a lot of times in certain series, it's like, okay, this is really exciting, but we know they're going to pull through. In those series, you basically got to, even if they're going to pull through, you got to make it so hard. I mean, you just got to make it so innovative of how they pull through. And this, you don't know whether they don't have to be too innovative because you don't know whether they're going to pull through or not. Any fucking thing can happen. Anyway, this in comparison to the live action, let me say, I'm gonna give the live action, you know, I'm gonna say the live action just as good in this one. But like I said before, I thought what about the White Ranger? The White Ranger is the Green Ranger. But anyway, yeah, I love story time with me. I guess you can call it that. I think this was the equivalence of the show. Like I thought the other ones were, I thought the show was a little bit better than the other ones, and this one, I think it's about even. You know, what you call him? What's her name? Carol. She was talking about, like, we don't see her getting abused in this one, but in the show she was. Some people thought that was a bad idea. I thought it was a good idea. Shit, why not? See somebody, you know what I'm saying, seeing some kind of difference. Some people, even in the apocalypse, is still ready to whoop their wives' asses. So I'm thinking that was a good, you know, a variation of character to show. I like seeing variation in character. I don't want to see everybody a carbon copy of each other. That's not true in real life. Although you might have 1 or 2 people that looks, you know, that's not look, but act pretty similar. But other than that, I don't want to see too many people that's that's not bringing anything. Or even if they don't bring anything super important, at least bring something different. So them, you know, having Carol getting the shit beat out of him, I thought that was good. Anyway, let me see the comments. Okay, that's pretty much it. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Anime manga means more. Undead gangbangers. Peace.